not going to do nothing on the body. I'll leave the body alone. Yeah. The body is definitely going to be left alone. Okay. Some things I may have to work with here and there, but yeah. Yeah, because over here in the manual you can see that the front part over here of the shuttlecraft, of the cockpit, has a little black there, but I think it'll be best to do this all gray. And then leave the rest white. Then there's gray back there. And then, you know, the gray around here, and then of course you have the charcoal parts there. So yeah, I think this is a cool idea to do. So this is what the parts looks like before painting, and here it is painted. So let's see what results we have. Alright. That came out pretty nice. Kinda like that. Yep. I like that. It's the little details that bring out certain, bring out kits that you want to focus on and make it more unique, make it more you. Give it some, again, give it a little bit of personality. I'm not doing a complete custom thing. I'm not going to replace every color now with this. Just minute parts to bring out the kit a little bit more. Alright, so let's move on to the next part. Moving on to some other parts that I should have also worked on, and I decided to get to these quickly, were the remaining blue parts of the unicorn. And I was going to use the deep metallic blue that I painted the Drossi a while back, but I had very little bit of paint inside, and I think I only had enough to paint one of these, so there was no way for me to use that, and I didn't feel like going to to the paint, the hobby store and get another paint. So what I did was I used the metallic blue that I think I used on the shoulders of the Death Psych, for those of you who remember that I painted last year. So I used it on this, and I think this came out pretty good. It's still like drying a bit, so this is alright. Very limited, of course. Not too many blue parts, because basically everything is all on the feet and the backpack. So there you go. I'm just gonna, it's gonna get dried, and I'm gonna put it in one of my trays and keep that to the side, so that way I don't let no dust particles go on it. Then I'll probably give it a sealant. I'm gonna be using, actually I was thinking of using this one, Mr. Super Clear gloss on the entire kit to see how it comes out. Another part that I need to start painting happens to be these. Now, these are the thrusters that's on the booster rocket and the backpack that goes here, and I think one there as well. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, yeah. So like there's 8 of these, and what I wanted to do, and I sanded this down pretty well, so hopefully it comes out okay. What I wanted to do was I'm going to paint the outside using the metallic, the silver, the Bare Metal Sliver paint onto this. So on the outside. And of course somebody asked me, don't I ever use Q-tips? Well, there you go, I'm using Q-tips. So I'm painting the outside, wait until it dries, then I'm going to flip it over, I'm going to tape this to the back of a board, and then, well actually before I tape it, I want to take Tamiya tape, and then cover the entire end of this, so that, the outside of it, so that in the inside I'm going to paint it red. And not just any red. I always make a mess here. So if you guys hear some rumblings, because of me. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I'm going to use this one. Number 75, Mr. Color Metallic Red. Again, not too much uses of metallic colors, but it's appropriate for this because it balances out the kit. And not only I'm going to be painting the inside of this, but I have all the red parts already separated. Those, you know, the missile pods. Actually, I don't have it out here, so let me get the old manual again. Okay, so as you see, here's the thruster pods. The thruster is here. I'm going to paint the inside of that. And then, according to, I think this first page, right there, you have the rockets, the red parts here, here, and there. And I don't see any other red parts. It's very, very limited in red parts. Mind you, of course, of the backpack and the rocket thrusters right here. So, as always, this is what it looks like before painting the silver paint. And here it is, painted. Came pretty good. At which point now, I'm going to pop this out of its Q-tip stand, like so. And I'm going to take tape. And my trick would be to do a fold like this. And flip it over. So it's stuck like that. And then, clearly I should have done this where I just apply tape along the edges so it's only taped up everything around except for the inside. And then I will spray it with the metallic red. And you gotta forgive me, I was under the impression that these thruster nozzles were going to go into the booster tanks of this kit, and after doing a little bit of looking at the parts sheets, realized that there were other thrusters, other red thrusters that I didn't realize. Now I also did the same thing, as you can see, but for this I primed the entire red part, and then of course I'm going to airbrush it from under, you know, around and over it, so that way it's nice and red. Actually no, I didn't realize this. Jesus, I gotta read the manual more. Where to put it? Here we go. If you look at it closely, I guess I didn't see this close, so there's an extra part that goes over the red, so there's two parts in one. Now before I bite my own tongue, let me verify that's true. Okay, where is it? Where is it? What page? We covered the weapons. Yeah, here we go. So there are two parts here. So there's one that goes outside, and then there's the one that goes inside. So the only thing I'm going to be painting is the inside of this. That's a given. So I want to paint the inside of this. Now there are 8 of these, which I need to put them on this cardboard and then prepare for painting, because 2 of these goes under the back legs, 2 of them goes onto the back skirt, and 4 of them, the remaining 4, goes on the actual backpack of the kit. So I'm just going to take this. I'll probably take it apart and put it again. Ow. Oh good, it missed. Other parts that I've also prepared were all, again, the remaining red parts. So I sanded it down a bit, and then I'm going to, of course, paint them. Didn't decide to chip this off because it's going to be covered up with the actual frame, that gray frame. So the only thing you're seeing is the ends of it, so I'm not going to go crazy over this. So I'll be airbrushing it with the metallic paint. So, of course, this is what it looks like before painting. And here are the parts all already painted red and completed. Starting with these, of course, I kind of like how the red comes out. It has a nice shine to it, almost like a gloss shine. I don't know why it says it's metallic red. Give me a second here. It came out okay. It bled a bit off to the side, but I can use metallic silver paint marker that I have, and then just touch up the sides right there. But this came out okay, and also this came out well as well. I don't know if this camera, if the light captures the red pretty well, as you can see right there. That's a nice uniform color. The metallic red, it's not bad. It's not metallic, but it's more like a cross between a gloss red and well, I have to say, it came out nice. See, this is what it would look like under it, even though there's a little bit of primer there. But this is not bad. But I got this out of the way, so that's been taken care of. Very few parts here, and like I mentioned before, this thrusters will go. As a matter of fact, let me take one of them out. This one will go here, which I gotta shave off, so it will look like that. You see? I just gotta shave this off, and then I gotta get this part ready for priming with. Do I have gunmetal? Use my metallic gray. Metallic gray I'm going to use right now to paint on my on the lighter charcoal parts, especially the inner frame and stuff like that. So I have that ready. The gunmetal is going to be for the remaining darker weapons, because I realize that some of the parts intertwine with each other. To give you a better example, it's the difference of color. You see, this one's darker, this one's lighter. So this one will get gunmetal, this one will get metallic gray. So, excuse me while I start painting.